Glad to have you join us this year, Nigerian Fintech Week. Good evening, ma. How are you doing and how is the conference? Hope you enjoy yourself.
Oh, I'm having a fantastic time. It's so exciting meeting so many new people as well as seeing some of the companies behind the fintech industry. It's fantastic to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure. I'm Dr. Jamila Sharif Ayedun. I'm the CEO of CreditRegistry. That's Nigeria's pioneer and largest foremost credit bureau. We've been here now for 20 years in the country.
Wow, awesome, awesome. And a lot of people here would like to get a lot of insights about credit registry. So before we do that, how is the state of how do you see the market in Nigeria and Africa as a whole?
There's lots of room for growth, but there is certainly an enabling environment that is beginning to meet that need. There's a lot of opportunity, I think, in Nigeria when it comes to being able to tap into the masses and to the people who are employed. We're not being able to really help them pull out and maximize when it comes to getting access to credit, being able to be financially included, being able to understand how their money actually works so that they can grow and be able to build, if you will, generational wealth. And so those are some opportunities that I still see, but it's absolutely possible in a market like Nigeria.
Awesome, awesome. So in this, talking about the state and the market of Nigeria and Africa, we have two key issues we are facing, which is education, innovation, and funding. So let's start with education. Are there ways CreditRegistry are playing to educate people, to be financially literate and financial freedom, something like that?
That's a great question. In just actually a few weeks, on November the 15th, we've been in the market, like I said, for 20 years, and we've been focusing primarily on the lenders and creditors. But in 2 weeks, we're going to launch what we call Africa Credit Expo. And this is the first time ever where we're bringing consumers who want and desire access to credit to speak directly with regulators, other luminaries, businesses, creditors, and they're going to be teaching each other how money works and how to be able to grow access to credit.
I think a lot of people would like to be there, especially when I heard you that the regulators will be there because there's a lot of need for regulations and like clarifications because some people in the emerging tech like blockchain, crypto, I think they need to be there fully in that conference to get clarification from the top guys coming there. So let's move straight to innovation. Innovation is key driver of progress in finance. Can you highlight some of the innovative solutions and technologies that your fast credit are really working on?
Yes. So some of the things that we had to do, being the pioneer in credit reporting in Nigeria, there were a lot of things that had to be done as far as even just getting the infrastructure ready. And so one is understanding that data is the new currency. So helping lenders understand that their data is of value, and that's going to help them be able to know their customers better. Secondly is being able to identify those customers. We're the first credit bureau in the world that actually integrated biometrics into a credit bureau platform. That became like the proof of concept for the financial services industry that was later recognized by the central bank. And we also work very closely with our other credit bureau partners on the ground in order to introduce what we call the bank verification number. So that innovation is something that we took on a long time ago in order to see that happen today in Nigeria. Other innovative things that are coming, like I said, this new concept of being able to educate the consumer. An educated consumer is a more profitable consumer for businesses. So we have to arrest the situation of not knowing and understanding how our money works. And there's no reason why you have to go from one part of the world, cross an ocean, and come into countries like Nigeria and other African countries. And then the cost of living, the cost of money and everything is so much more expensive. Like I said, we have to arrest that situation. It's going to start with education. So we are launching what we call the Consumer Credit Academy. And all of that, again, is going to happen on November the 15th at the Africa Credit Expo. So if you go to africacreditexpo.creditregistry.ng, you can be able to register to come to that event.
Wow, awesome. Before we go straight to, a lot of people say, okay, you are really doing great in education, innovation. We are keen on the funding aspect, to support finance. But before we go straight there, with the current situation in the country, the issues there's need for diversification. So, how does diversification contribute to long-term stability and growth in the financial industry? And what do you think is the way?
Yes, and again, that comes straight back to education. Being able to diversify your funds and being able to make sure that they're actually working for you is so incredibly important. Diversifying, being if you're a small business, find ways to be able to not only sell your goods where you are, but how do you get them into a market that is outside of the country? And there's so many platforms that can support that. You have the Amazons, you have even brick and mortars like your Walmarts, who are able to take quality products and put them in front of the masses across the entire world. And so there's no reason why we have to only operate locally today, because there's so many ways that we can get our goods and our products sold to earn money, start earning money coming back into the country as opposed to always buying from externally. So yes, there are ways to do that.
Wow, awesome, brilliant. So, straight, are there ways you support SMEs and startups in terms of funding or help them get funded?
So we don't help directly with the funding, but we help you create the reputation in order to get access to funding. As you know, that lenders' credibility and it matters a lot. And so every lender is in the job of giving money in order for people to get credit, and that's how they earn money. So, but they're afraid of doing that if they don't know that you're going to be a credit worthy customer. So the first thing is to understand your own position. You can go to www.creditregistry.ng and get your credit report. Let that be the first thing you do. Know what lenders know about you. When you get your credit report, you'll see how they see you, and you have control over that. When you pay on time, your credibility gets better. You have a credit score. We call it a SMART score. So be smart about your money. Be smart about who you are. Once you're able to raise your credit score higher, lenders now want to give you money because that's how they make money. So when you're a profitable customer to them, they're all going to come running to you. And so I would say just, continue to know how others see you. Know that your credit reputation matters. And if you don't understand it, you are not alone. There are a lot of people who want to understand how to do better, because when you know how to do better, you will do better. And so, again, I can't emphasize enough being a part of Fintech. Nigeria is amazing. There's so many amazing companies that are a part of this organization, and we're just honored to be a part of it as well. And so everyone, like I said, is invited to come to our event, and we're happy to be able to announce that here today at Nigeria Fintech Week. That's what it's all about, being able to expand and communicate. Yeah.
Awesome. I would have continued down with a lot of questions, but I'm gonna draw it because we have a questions that for coming from the current state of the finance, dollar stuff. But if you want to know more, come on. Their event is coming up in November. Join them live. The CreditRegistry. So venue, can you just tell us the venue again?
November 15th, Oriental Hotel, 9 a.m. registration. You can go online and register now, and then you come in at 9 a.m. and we will officially kick off at 10 a.m. There will be prizes to win. There's going to be so much knowledge to learn. You're going to learn everything from how to get the right type of insurance to the right pension plans to making sure that who are the right creditors to get money from. How do you manage if you've ever had bad debt before? How do you correct that? There's going to be knowledge everywhere for the consumer and for the businesses. If you want to go online and be able to sell your products outside of Nigeria, you want to come to this event. We have an expert who's going to be showing you how, not just telling you, but showing you how you can do that. So again, this is all about us learning. So when we know better, we can do better.
Wow,
thank you.
Awesome. You can see it's going to be a packed food event. So book your seat now. Make your reservation now. Thank you very much. It was an awesome discussion with the CEO of CreditRegistry. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much. And I'm Elias from CreditRegistry, your number one fintech and blockchain news platform in Africa. Bye for now.